be a slurp of tea. Hello guys, how the devil are we? How are you doing? I'm back. Well, I've been here for a while. Not here. Well, I have been here. This is my house, so I have been here a while. Yes, I've been around on West Country, if you follow me over there. But obviously I haven't been over here. So I hope you've had a good Christmas, guys, and Happy New Year. And it's nearly blinking February, so massive apologies for not putting up any videos, but unfortunately I haven't been very well. Like I say, if you'd watched me on West Country, you'd know why. Yes, I've had to go back on my tablets, and I just hadn't felt very well the last few months. Since November, I've been pretty much out of it, and I can't really remember much of Christmas at all. So now I'm back on my tablets again. I'm feeling much better. So I've decided to make some more videos because I've got back into it again, and I miss making videos. Anyway, this one is the hashtag Vanlifetag video. I did mention this over on West Country, and I did say I was going to do it. I didn't get nominated by anybody but myself, so I nominated myself from West Country Yokel channel. So now I'm doing it. So let's fire on with the 10 questions. Right, let's go. Number 1. What is the make and model of your van? Well, it's a Ford Transit. I've no idea what the model is. Mark IV, I believe. Well, it is a Mark IV. It's a 1994 Mark IV Transit. Or at least it was when it came out of the factory. It's mostly repaired now with lots of plates everywhere. But she's good and solid now, so that's the main thing. Right, number 2. How long did your van build take? Well, I think that refers to the actual camper build itself inside, not the actual van itself. The whole van took about a year from start to finish, but I would say the actual build inside, I could probably say I could have done it in 3 months quite easily. Probably 3 months. I would say about 3 months. But like I say, because I was doing it over a year, it was on and off. So hard to say really, but I would say about 3 months. Because when the winter came in, I couldn't do any more welding, which meant I spent more time doing on the inside. So that would have been sort of November, December, January time, you know. So probably about 3 months. Number 3. Where has been your favourite place to stay in your van? Well, I would say probably the Mendips. Because it's local to me, or localish. And it's cheap because I don't have any money. It's cheaper to go there. So I'll put that as my favourite. But I do like Cornwall. I really like Cornwall. Well, basically, I like anywhere I can afford to go. If I can afford to go somewhere different, then I like that as well. But most of the time, it tends to be local because I can't afford to go anywhere. So there we go. Number 4. Where has been the worst place you've stayed in your van? I would say probably, well, there's a video on YouTube, but I would say probably in a lay-by on the way up to Gloucester. There was a lot of undesirable people hanging around that lay-by, and I decided I wasn't going to stay there. There was a lot of people nosing around my van and that as well, and I didn't like it, so I thought I'm moving from here. So needless to say, that was probably the worst place. There is a video on YouTube. You'll have to go and have a look, or I'll put it up here or wherever it is. Somewhere I'll put a link to the vid, and you can go and have a look, and you can see why I didn't like it. Right, next question. Number 5. How many people have you had in your van at one time? Probably about 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, or 5. Probably 5. 5, yeah. 2 in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Probably about 5 people altogether. And still plenty of room. And lots of room for drinking tea. So about 5. Number 6. Have you had any van disasters? With Sammy, not as yet. Apart from when I first had it, it was a disaster. It was a completely rotten disaster. There was nothing left of it. It was so rotten. I'm surprised it didn't collapse, if I'm honest. The welding was so bad. Most of the welding was spot welded and then covered in filler, and then they undersealed it, so it actually looked better than it was. But when I started knocking underneath, it just all fell off. It was awful. It was dangerous. It was really bad, especially up in the back corners. It was all filler up underneath. They filled it all. They spot welded plates in place, filled it all, and then undersealed it, and the plates were just barely hanging in, so it wasn't good. So that was probably my disaster. Number 7. What is the favourite feature of your van? Favourite feature? Probably the swivel seats in the front. Even though I don't use them that often, the fact that you can use them when you want to, it's really nice, because you can just sit, you can spin round wherever you want it, you can put your feet up, have a cup of tea. Love it. I would say that's probably my favourite feature, actually, is the spinning seats in the front. So if you're looking to do a van build, definitely get swivel seats, because they're really useful. I really like them. Right. Number 8. What is your least favourite part about your van life? Well, van life. Probably not having enough money to go places. That's probably the least favourite. And the fact the campsites cost so much, which means you can't go in them because they're too expensive. They got silly now. That's probably the least. It means you've got to stay on the side of the road, but I suppose that's still a good thing, because it gives you the ability to be able to do it, doesn't it? So I guess that's not really a negative, is it? Anyway, number 9. What is your favourite part of van life? Well, I've just answered it. I think being able to just go. Just being able to say, right, I'm going to go and do a stealth camp tonight. Just get in and go. If you keep your camper stocked up with stuff, then brilliant, off you go. It's fantastic. That's definitely the best part of it. Number 10. Any tips for those about to embark on their van life adventures? Definitely get the best van that you can afford. I've heard this from multiple other people, and I would definitely say it's true. If you're going to do a self build, definitely buy the best van that you can afford to get, and take it from there, because the last thing you want to do is spend half your time messing about. I mean, obviously I took a year, but then I got my van for nothing, and thank you very much to my mate for letting me have it. So thank you very much, mate, if you're watching, because I wouldn't have it now if he had not let me have it. It was in a very bad state, but I was able to do it because I had the skills to do it. So I'm glad I did, and I enjoyed it. But that's what I would say. And get yourself some decent solar as well, because solar panels are far more important nowadays. So get yourself a good solar setup, and everything else will follow, I think. Anyway, that's it. I need to nominate 2 people, so I'm going to nominate Damon and I'm going to nominate Rick. So there's your 10 questions. I'll put the 10 questions down below in the description, so you can go over and have a look. So that's my nominees, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the vid. Look out for the hashtag Vanlife on some of the other Vanlifers. They're pretty good. It's interesting to watch. and it's good to see other people's viewpoints as well. So yeah, hopefully we're going to get away again soon, so we'll see some normal programs resuming soon. Anyway, love night, have a great rest of the day, and see you next video.